K-H-A-N. It's a place where merchants came. And they would have rooms above where they would sleep, and they would have places for their goods. And this was built in the 18th century. It's on top of Crusader Acre, is underneath us. But look at the pillars all around, they're granite. Where did they come from? Do you know where they came from? Not only was Belshazzar called the butcher, remember I told you how cruel he was, what a fierce ruler, he was also a robber, because he went to places like Caesarea and took from there some of the granite, the beautiful pillars, and brought them here to beautify the city that he was building. So these granite pillars came from Caesarea. This is Achan, it's a place for merchants. Each of these Genoese, Pisans and everything, they also had their places, but it's underground now. We're in the 18th century, in the Turkish period, above the Crusader period. But in this area was the great tax office, the place where anybody coming into Acre in Crusader times would come to this area. We're down near the port, and would pay the Crusader king for the privilege of using his port. So that's how he made a great deal of money. Okay? But the Genoese, the Pisans and the Venetians, they paid nothing. They had special privileges because they'd helped the Crusader king to conquer the Muslims when he came in here. The Crusaders never had a fleet, a navy of their own. They were on horses, they didn't have a fleet. But they used the Genoese and the Pisans and the Venetians. They said, you help us, and then they had to grant them special privileges in this city. So a very, very exciting and colourful city in Crusader times, and also later in the 18th century. I think we've got time to walk out to look at the port and follow the sea wall round to hopefully the bus.